Today, we're not just talking about respect. We're going to break down the actual architecture behind it. Not the polite kind you're given, the real kind, the kind that's felt.
So ask yourself this question, and be honest. Do the people in your life, at work, at home, do they truly respect you? Or are they just being polite to your face? You need to know that there is a massive difference. Politeness, well, that's just social lubrication. It's a performance. But true respect, that's a gut reaction to who you are as a man.
And that's the core principle of this whole thing. Respect is not given, it's felt. You can't ask for it, you can't demand it. It's just the natural outcome of a system that you build inside yourself, piece by piece.
So, let's start with that foundation, your inner frame. This is about the work you do on your own character, long before you ever worry about your reputation. It all begins with your non-negotiable standards. The first rule is simple. You never bow to anyone. Now, this is not about being arrogant. It's about dignity. It means you stop seeking approval. You stop lowering your standards just so people will like you. You maintain your spine.
And you have to understand this distinction right here. Being polite is just about showing basic human decency. That's fine. But being submissive, that's when you shrink yourself to appease other people. One's a choice. The other is a compromise of who you are. And that's a dangerous path.
Rule 2. Keep your word. Every single time. When you say you're going to do something, you do it. Period. There is almost nothing that builds respect faster than being absolutely reliable. We're not talking about grand gestures here. It's the small, daily promises that show your true character.
Just think about that for a second. A man with a clean word. It means his words and his actions are the same thing. That kind of integrity, well, it builds a reputation that walks into the room before you do. Your word becomes your bond. That's a cornerstone. Next rule. Stay calm when other people get emotional. Look, in any situation, an argument, a crisis, the person with the most emotional control is the one in command. When everyone else is descending into chaos, your stability becomes an anchor. People are drawn to that. It signals immense strength without you ever having to say a word. All right, so once that inner frame is set, it's time to project that strength outward. Because how you act, that's a set of instructions. It literally tells the world exactly how you expect to be treated.
And here's a crucial point. Real respect is earned through competence. See, opinions are cheap, but results are undeniable. A man who can't do anything useful is dependent. But a man who produces results, he's necessary.
You should focus your energy on these key areas. Your fitness, your work, the way you communicate, your ability to lead, your skills with money. Gaining competence here, it actually changes the way you walk, the way you talk. It replaces that quiet insecurity with an unshakable confidence.
All right, next up, setting and enforcing boundaries. Think of your boundaries as the price of admission to your time, your energy, your focus. You literally teach people how to treat you by what you are willing to accept. When you protect your own peace, you start commanding respect.
And enforcing them isn't an argument, it's a system. And it's very simple. Step 1, you correct the behavior, calmly, just once. No anger, no long speeches. Step 2, if it happens again, you don't argue. You simply reduce their access to you. Less time, less attention, less trust. Believe me, consequences teach people way faster than words ever will.
This one is huge. Stop over-explaining yourself. Over-explaining is really just a search for approval. It signals that you lack conviction in your own decisions. Just state your position, clearly, and then let the silence do the work. Real confidence doesn't need to beg to be understood.
And look, your self-respect is on display before you even open your mouth. It's in the details. Your hygiene, the way you dress, your posture. This has absolutely nothing to do with expensive clothes. It has everything to do with daily discipline. A sloppy presentation just invites sloppy treatment. It's that simple.
Okay, so let's get to the final piece of the architecture, your environment. Because let's be real, you cannot build a strong inner frame if you are constantly surrounded by weakness. The people you're around, they will define you. Just look at the difference. A weak room full of lazy, disrespectful people, that's like quicksand. It's going to pull you down to their level. But a strong room, a room full of disciplined men with high standards, that forces you to rise up. Upgrading your circle is the fastest way to upgrade yourself. So let's bring this all together.
Respect, it isn't something you chase. It's not something you demand. It is the natural output of a disciplined system that you build, day in and day out.
These are the pillars right here. Your daily discipline, your clear, enforced boundaries, your verifiable competence that gets real results, and your calm control when you're under pressure. This is the architecture of masculine respect.
Look, motivation fades. Systems are what last. I don't motivate you. I show you the system. What you do with it, that's on you.